So I'm back with Little Passports, and this is the USA edition that I get for my 9-year-old. And this month, as you can tell, is Missouri and Idaho. Every month is different, but every month you get 2 states that you're going to learn about. And each month it comes in an envelope just like this, and it's going to be addressed to your child, which is hidden under my card right here for obvious security reasons. So this month it looks like the mailman decided to beat up my envelope a little bit, but it's not any big deal. Well, and just for those who are not familiar, y'all can check out previous unboxing videos of Little Passports that I've done, as well as previous blog posts, so you can get a better feel and more in-depth as far as what happens every month. But for those who pay attention regularly, you're pretty familiar, so just going to go through and give you a rundown of what you're getting. Obviously, the workbook, for those who's familiar or not familiar. One side's going to be Missouri, and the other side's going to be Idaho, the theme, the state themes for this month. And of course, you get a postcard from each state. So we have Missouri and Idaho. So, really cool. So, you know, Idaho, the gem state, and Missouri, the show me state. I really like that they do that. Pretty educational. And then, of course, each side is going to have activities themed to each month. So, of course, this side we're on Idaho. You can see the various activities. And it's all age appropriate. My daughter is 9 years old, so it's a little bit more detailed as far as the activities go than the early explorers that you may have seen in my previous reviews. So you're going to have more in-depth information, but not overwhelming. Just a little bit more than what you have in the little kids version. And it's really nice. You get a lot of information, some fun activities to complete, and it all has to do with that particular state, so they can learn a little bit about the state and have fun doing it, which is what makes it fun and unique. And the fact that I homeschool, this is just a huge benefit, so that way she can be familiar with state names, learn little facts, and then when it comes time to actually having to learn something, she's going to remember a little bit better. So we have the standard introduction card as well. And every month you can expect to find other additional activities, like right here is her stickers. That's going to go with her sticker book. And of course, you have activities for Idaho, and it shows you a picture and it shows you how to make it, which is really neat. So this month we have, let's see, build your own Idaho ski lift. Ski lift. Wow, I cannot talk today. So, and it's really neat. That's pretty fascinating. I'm trying to go ahead and do a zoom in so you can see. Probably need to go the other way. Here we go. So this is what we're going to be building. And here's another picture. And then let me get a close up before I zoom out. It's for the St. Louis Arch, which is really nice. I mean, it's all out of paper, so don't expect fancy, but the details that you get, it just makes it fun, and it's just a great way to add to the learning experience. So it's sort of like the whole paper hollow method. You're just going to punch the pieces out. I don't want to punch anything out until we're ready to do it, because I don't want to lose it. And then you put it together, and then of course you have your instructions with each one, which makes it super easy to follow and do. So a great kit, lots of fun, and my 9-year-old loves to get hers every month. In fact, I get 3 different subscriptions from Little Passports: Early Explorer, Science Expeditions, and the USA edition, 2 of which are for my 9-year-old, and then of course early editions for my 3-year-old. So it definitely helps as far as adding to our homeschool education program. And like I said, lots of fun. It's not a huge fancy kit. You're not going to get a lot of extravagant things, but even as an adult, I get excited to get them. And I have to even make sure I don't try to take anything from the children, because they do send some really cool knickknacks. Like I've shown you in past reviews, such as the Early Explorers, where they send little knickknacks for the younger ones. So they send some really neat stuff, and like I said, very educational, lots of fun, and it's definitely worth the investment. The look on your children's faces, the excitement that they get from the package, it's well worth it. So you've seen this month's, and I highly recommend, like I said before, check out past videos and past reviews, so that way you can go ahead and get a better feel for what you're going to be signing up for, but I know you will not be disappointed with it.